Welcome to New Year, New Me 2021. Today I'm going to make some scrambled eggs and I'm going to incorporate a bunch of fresh veggies with them that I'm going to saute quickly in a pan first. Then I'll incorporate the scrambled eggs in with it to add that extra yummy protein, and we'll mix it all together, put something on the side there, and it'll be breakfast. So it's kind of like a frittata, but I'm going to do it all in one pan. We're not going to finish it in the oven. A frittata you would normally finish in the oven after you've sauteed the vegetables. So I have a pan that's heating up here on a high heat. I have it set on 8 for my electric cooktop. I'm going to add some garlic infused olive oil. Why? Right off the bat, I'm going to get flavor. I know I'm going to add garlic to it later as well, or garlic powder. Some form of garlic's going to be added. But for now, I'm going to use the garlic oil to start bringing them flavors out. Another recipe that I had used called for chopped onion, but I did not use all the chopped onion, but I chopped all the onion. So now I can use it really quick and easy in my cooking in my pan. Okay, I was heating up the wrong burner. Crap. So I brought you around the corner here with me. Like I said, now I have the right pan heating up. I have my garlic olive oil in there that's nice and hot. I'm going to go ahead and keep adding onions into it so I can get them sauteed. Now, while these are sauteing, I'm going to go ahead and start chopping up my mushrooms. Sorry, the knife doesn't cut through it very well, so I'm just going to toss this one. I want them to be more white and firm, but not spongy. Just a nice thin slice. We're going to saute these in with the onions. As a matter of fact, I'll start tossing them in as I chop them. Alright. Now we've got the mushrooms going, we've got onions going, we've got sitting in garlic olive oil. Give them a stir. I'm going to add zucchini. I bought these a couple days ago and I just love zucchini. If I can put it in everything, I probably would. Doesn't taste really good on oatmeal though. So I'm going to cut my zucchini in thirds, long ways, and I cut about, just a good chunk of it off, whatever it is that you want to add to your eggs. I'm going to set 2 of them aside like this, and then just chop them straight down. So I've got a healthy amount, but it's not too chunky. Still will blend in well with my eggs. And I'll go ahead and add these two, the sauteing mushrooms and the sauteing onions. Now I haven't added any seasonings yet, but I'm going to add some, starting with, open up the drawer of spices, a little bit of garlic powder, sprinkle, sprinkle. And I'm going to use my mixed up salt. You can see there you go. Mixed up salt. You find that in your spice section. It'll be down low. Look where the salts are at. And I'm adding a little extra because that is going to go on top of my, or get mixed in with my scrambled eggs. But I'm not done adding vegetables yet. Remember the red bell peppers that I found in my cupboard? Time to incorporate those into my eggs as well. So, I love bell peppers. Sorry I couldn't find any really good fresh ones, but hey, having these jarred, fire roasted, what a great option to have. So, I'm going to chop these up. And yes, I tend to look away when I'm chopping, but I kind of know what I'm doing. Whoa, finger! Just kidding, I don't like looking away. I'm doing it for you people. Alright, adding my chopped, fire roasted peppers to the mix. Yeah. Everything's getting nice and brown and sauteed. Can you see those colors? Imagine how good that smells. Alright, gonna keep working on it. Because no, we're not done yet. And the spinach that I bought, I told you I like to de-stem. Take all the little stems off my spinach. Takes a minute, but to me it's worth it because then you don't have those tough stems that you're chewing on. And then I rinse my spinach. Plop, in it goes. Moisture and all. And we'll give it another stir. Stir, stir, stir. And the spinach, as much as there is there, it's going to really, really simmer down. So you're not going to have, it looked like it was a lot, but there's not going to be much left in there after it cooks down. So I'm going to give it a little toss now to get it all mixed up together. I'm going to let that spinach start breaking down. In the meantime, let me show you how I do my eggs. You can see how that spinach is really starting to break down there. 7 eggs, 2 whole eggs, so only 2 egg yolks are in there. All the rest I discarded. I'll whip them up real quick. I like to start on a lower setting first, and then I'm going to whip them up. I like to take it all the way to high, incorporating as much air into them as I can. So I put some olive oil and a pat of butter inside a hot pan. Had those two heat up together and mixed them up well. Now that that's ready and nice and hot, I'm going to take my eggs. And I like to run them through a strainer. That way if there was anything that got caught in here that I wasn't sure that I got all the eggshells out or whatever the case may be. Plus I don't like those little white things that show up in your eggs. So I just run them through a strainer. Simple as that. Actually it was the same one that I used to clean the spinach with. So 2 in 1. Getting more than 1 use. Scrape that off like that. Set it down, set it aside. Scrambled eggs here, give them a nice stir, get them to about the soft stage, and then I'm going to add the vegetables. But first I have to take out half of them. Making this for 2 people, and one of the people does not really care for all the vegetables that are going to go with it. I, on the other hand, am excited about trying it. Alright, so they're nice and creamy, still wet. I'm going to turn my cooktop off. Everything's off. I got some of that yummy oat nut bread toasting in my toaster right now. Alright, see the eggs? They're still wet. Not all the way like dry. I don't want my eggs brown or dry or anything like that. So, nice and moist. Pull them off and they're still going to keep cooking while they're sitting there. Take half of those off and set them aside. Oh yeah. Actually, I'll give them a little bit extra because I'm adding so much stuff to my pan. Alright, so here's the eggs that are left. Set that down. Add my vegetables right back into the same pan. And then I'm just going to mix them all together. Heat them up, bring them to temperature. Along with the rest of the egg that's in there. Hello! Oh yeah. Here's what I get. Along with eggs. So I'm getting the protein and I'm getting all the extra vitamins and minerals and nutrients from all of the vegetables that I added to it. But wait, that's not all. A little chunk of Gruyere cheese. I like Gruyere because it's got that saltiness. See, didn't add salt. Got that saltiness to it, a nuttiness to it, and it's creamy. It has a really nice meltability. It's kind of like mozzarella, how you get that stringy, creamy cheesiness. So I'm just going to shred a little bit of that on top of my cheese. Don't need too much of it because it's really just for great flavor and a little bit more fun. So there you go. Scrambled eggs frittata style. Hope you enjoyed watching, and thank you again for watching New Year, New Me 2021. Let me know if you tried this recipe and if you enjoyed it as much as I know I'm getting ready to. Peace out.